Okay, so here's the root system of the first tree, the one closest to the house. Alright. Girdling roots are not too bad. I cut a few a couple years ago. Here's the second tree. Now, this is instructive to have this much exposed root system. Show us where the kind of the natural soil line of the tree is, which is still dusty, but it's right about here. And this is the smallest tree, which once we loosened it up, it's going to be a lot easier to stand back up because it's a real leaning tree. And it's probably going to be difficult to get straight because this is the property line and we can't really control this part of the root system over here because that's on the Moore's property. See, so over here, the way you get a tree to stand back up straight is to strengthen the root system on the back side of the lean. And so we're just going to have to rely on this T-post probably for a few years. So, since we don't have enough room, as I said in previous postings, we don't even have enough room for one live oak in this tiny front yard, much less 3, then what we're really doing is delaying the inevitable. We want cubic footage of soil volume, and we want it where we can have it, along the driveway and along the property line, and then tie these two items tied in together. Since we can't go out into the neighbor's yard or beyond the driveway, we're limited to how much we can spread this way. And we can't dig up the trees and go deep and put in a structural soil. We could, but it'd be cost prohibitive. So at this point our goal here is to have the maximum amount of cubic feet of soil volume so that we can support these trees in their limited space. Not a badly structured root system, but you can see these are field-grown, field-dug trees. So these were just cut here, planted in the ground, and just severed. And so we've got, you know, this died back to here and root growth occurred here. This stub, rotted stub here. So you can see that there's a inadequate fibrous feeder roots here, particularly compared to this younger specimen, which was probably container grown. And Victor is going to try to straighten up this tree in this fashion. Okay, so alright, that's all I got for now. The next stage is going to be I'm going to try to get the, hold on a second baby, try to get the air spade in action, and so stay tuned for the next installation.